Alright, hello everyone, my name is Sage and welcome once again back to my Cassette Beasts playthrough here on YouTube. In today's episode we're gonna go beat up some cultists with Kaylee. So we're gonna have a little change of pace maybe here a little bit, but it's totally worth it, it's going to be pretty interesting stuff, so without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So the idea to go after these cultists comes from actually this guy who gives us this rumor saying that Kaylee knows more than she lets on about those weird hooded cultists. And these are the cultists that are actually hiding right there where you can see on the map on the harbor, well not on the harbor town but on the northeast side of the map. And we actually went to that area. I don't remember was it in previous episode or in some other episode previous to that. But there was that building where that one guy was not letting ourselves in. He was kind of guarding the entrance and, you know, didn't allow us to go there. But apparently, Kaylee might have some kind of hint for us or something that would allow us to actually get inside there. So we go have a little chat with the Kaylee and actually get something interesting facts revealed about her past.
Okay.
And as it was revealed, Kaylee used to be part of this cult apparently at some point. But as she explained, apparently things weren't that serious or bad when she was in the cult. Whatever the case, apparently with Kaylee we should be able to get inside that base, I guess you could say, and see what these cultists are up there doing at the moment. So I'll just prepare myself by buying some items and then we'll head straight into the base and see if we can get ourselves in. And just like that, they actually guys let us in very much easier than I originally thought. And basically here we have a little bit of puzzle to solve, you know, to get through this place to find out what's going on here. We have a lot of these cultists who attacks us on site. I guess that kind of makes sense. Not probably everyone knows who Kaylee is. So we have a lot of fights here. I'm not probably gonna show you every single one of those fights, so we can just kind of get into the main point of the video. And as I mentioned that not necessarily every one of these cultists knows Kaylee, but apparently this guy knew who Kaylee is, but just kind of, you know, treated her as a deserter, so that's why she wasn't too keen of seeing her again apparently here. Whereas, for example, this guy didn't seem to know who Kaylee is, so I guess it all depends on a little bit who these cultists are individually speaking. Most of these cultists are not actually that difficult to beat or anything, they all go down pretty easily with my team. Apparently, you know, I might be again, as said, a little bit over leveled here, and my monsters are, most of them have been remixed once or twice, so they are in pretty strong forms, so that kind of makes these cultists at least pretty easy to deal with. After beating some couple more cultists, we find the switch which unlocks this gate, and here behind this gate we can find this button that will raise up this bridge, so we can now kind of, you know, cross between these two new different buildings here to get to the new area. And in this new area we can beat some more cultists, head on top of this rooftop and then glide ourselves here so we can get into the roof of this building we have visited earlier. But now we can, you know, get on the rooftop and unlock this lever which will unlock a button all the way there. We also got this new elevator activated here, so that keeps on going up and down, so now we can actually also get straight here into this button, and that will get us this kind of platforms that we need to go, or that we need to get to the next area. And here we encounter more cultists and then something interesting.
everybody! Man. Yeah! The Serpent God awaits us, baby!
Oh no.
Kaylee, honey!
Sorry.
Jacqueline?
Yes.
See ya!
So apparently this guy has dug up an Archangel and just went straight into it to face it. So this is not what I was honestly expecting from this whole cultist thing, that we're gonna face an Archangel here. So I'm gonna head back a little bit to the nearest campfire to recover my team, you know, heal them all up before we head inside there to see what that is all about. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that Kaylee had dealt with the business like this. But yeah, anyway, as said, let's see what's gonna happen after we have healed up, and we'll head into that station and see what's gonna happen. Also, while we are resting at the campfire, the monster that was with Kaylee, the Dominot here, has actually gotten enough stars to be remastered into next form. So yeah, just kinda, you know, wanted to throw that mention there as well. We get the Toku Sect. It's kinda cool looking little monster, I must say. But without further ado, let's descend into this station, let the cutscene unfold and see what we're gonna be up against here.
Yeah!
Huh?
Ho!
Yeah, Dorian just got immediately wrecked by this thing, Archangel Morningstar, which we are gonna face against right now. So yeah, that's the end of that guy, and yeah, we're gonna start the fight here. Yeah, ain't nothing to it. We have I just put up the snake monster, who is fully remastered in fun form, and then my Blossomo as well, to the fight against this guy thing, because I thought, yep, they are probably good luck combo. The other one being pretty defensive guy, and then the Jormungandr being kind of, I think this snake monster was called Jormungandr, sorry if I remember the name wrong. But yeah, are pretty good options. The other one can go offense, while the other one can set up some defenses. This Morningstar here sets up this weird tree here with the apple. Then I also decided to fuse my monsters together, since my, you know, fuse meter was up, so I think that might give me a little good power boost here. Try to attack the Morningstar, but then this would just kinda, you know, block the attack. But also, apparently I ate an apple and it healed me, which was just a, you know, good thing for me, so I'm not really complaining about that. Also, as we can see, this Morningstar definitely does a little bit less damage than I was originally anticipating when coming into this fight, so looks like we can tank some hits pretty well. And we also do surprisingly good amount of damage ourselves as well. So maybe this Archangel is not that bad as maybe some other ones have been in the past. We also got the lead set up, so we are recovering with that every turn, and also we got the poison, so you know, it takes some residual damage every turn as well. So I think we are in a pretty good situation in this fight, and as said, this probably won't be as hard as I maybe thought originally. I set up the Deja Vu here, and honestly I did it half mistakenly. But it's a good thing to get this multi-strike, because it allows me to do, or you know, attack couple more times in one turn, because when I do an attack it gives me an extra attack, so you know, can get more damage done in every single turn if I want to. But here I also wanted to set up the elemental wall just as a defensive measure. I didn't realize the multi-strike means that I will try to do it twice, which was kind of weird, because I thought it would only affect like my attacks. Here the Morningstar used this judgment technique, and honestly I don't even know what it did. I didn't lose HP or anything. But I'll do the other attack here and eat another apple to recover a little bit of HP. And then for some reason the other toxic slaps failed, so I couldn't do the multi-strike attack. I'm not sure why did it fail exactly there. But here I tried to just set up the leech again, because you know, even though it looks like I could just, you know, take it out with a couple more hits, I'm still not 100% sure if this thing has some tricks up in its sleeve, so I thought it would be just safest to set up another leech, make sure that I stay defensively here, and you know, heal some HP as well here time to time, just to make sure the fight goes as smoothly as possible. And yeah, here I just go with another toxic stab, which will deal pretty good damage and get the poison again. Pretty good stuff in that sense. Then the temptation brings another 3 here, but it's already over as the Morningstar just goes down with poison and leech. So yeah, this was actually quite quick fight and much easier fight than I originally anticipated.
Dorian! Sorry.
And with that we get the Kaylee's quest complete, also a relationship level up with Kaylee, which is also a nice thing to get, because our fusion power gets stronger of course. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the like main stuff I did during this gameplay session on the Cassette Beasts. At the end of this I explored a little bit, you know, around here, because there is that Landkeeper building right there on the top of the northeast area of the map, but unfortunately I cannot actually get there yet, because you know, there's an ocean between between me and that island where that Landkeeper building is. But then we also, or I noticed in the quest log that there was a mention about some monster that I could catch that would give me the ability to actually travel, you know, across the water. So would work like a surf works in Pokémon, I would assume. We also have some other stuff still left to do on our quest log, but mainly I am looking that maybe I should actually start exploring to the more west to the map and find that kind of a monster that would allow me to, you know, travel across the waters to reach new areas. Also, there should be other captains I still need to find, and of course still a lot more Archangels to find as well. Thank you for watching this episode of my Cassette Beasts playthrough. If you enjoyed this part, remember to like the video, comment down any thoughts you might have below in the comment field about the game, or if you have any other comments in mind, let me know. And of course, if you're new viewer here, remember to subscribe to support the channel. And as always, I will see you all with the future videos. For now, it's bye bye.